Morning guys, today is my surgery day. It's August 8th, 2012. This is my first weigh-in, so I'm gonna put you down for a second. It's 4:45 in the morning. It's still dark out. We're going in patient services.
Yeah, I'm parking here.
Okay.
This is easier than trying to find something down there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I lied, turn off with the other button.
And you'll all document the whole thing as you go?
I do YouTube vlogs.
Very good. Don't put me on there though. That's excellent. That's encouraging everybody else, right? Perfect. Don't go on there and say, you didn't tell me it was going to hurt this much.
That's sure. 2 hours after surgery and you're up and walking. What'd she say?
So you're not taking a shot of her bum.
So I gotta walk backwards, right?
I'll let you know if somebody shows up behind you.
Doing good, Jen. How's the pain? Is it helping the shoulder pain?
It will loosen it all up eventually.
I don't remember that. Mine was different though.
Did you have the same surgery?
I had the Rowan-Y.
Oh, okay. Velcro sticking together on those leg things. If that happens again, I'll take them off. Yep, there we go. Let me take them off here.
One of the things that's hanging down.
There we go. Feels good.
How long have you been down here now?
2.5 years.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah.
Beats the snow, doesn't
I
it?
say I like no snow. Are you? Next month, September? Excellent time to go. You'll see all the trees.
We are going to see the,
The Long Island Meeting? She's in New York though, isn't she?
Yeah, she's still in the show.
Ah, Sarah. I watch your show once in a while.
so we're gonna go and stay overnight. We're gonna drive up, stay overnight.
14 hours. What part of the...
No, we're in New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. Okay. With an H.
What's that?
Hanover, could be Halifax, could be, what else do we have for H's? Hyannis, could be, that's on the Cape.
Because I'm Manzanine.
You're stumping me. I can't think.
I can't remember what it is.
Because there's a lot of little towns, those two cities.
Is Missy done yet?
Somebody else getting the operation? No, I know there's somebody coming at 8, so I'm guessing that might be her. I didn't get a name yet, but they said it was a gastric sleeve, so.
Probably Missy. She's the only other one that was down there for gastric today, I believe.
Is she on your blog too? On your page? I just met her.
We just happened to meet her in the doctor's office.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is we had people come over from, we had somebody came from Bermuda last year.
That's what Dr. Washington was saying.
Oh yeah? Very sweet lady. Very. I mean, she was up and out in like 3 days. I'm like, wow, she was just
Isn't that
out
amazing?
walking constantly. And I'm like, look at you go. She's like, I'm going back. I'm like, what? How did you find us? You know? And she said, oh, she researched it on the internet and she found Dr.
That's
Washington.
what she did.
I'm like, I thought
Because
that
her
was
insurance wouldn't cover any of it.
Now you from New
Nice.
Jersey? So you drove in?
I have strict orders.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
you do.
That is so cool. Somebody else the other day
Put
came from out of
makeup
town
on.
too.
Yeah. I know you want your picture taken.
She wants to go home. if
Yeah, dear.
she could go home now, she would find a way.
Yeah.
Did you have it?
Uh-uh.
No.
No.
Have you seen Dr. Washington yet? When you see him, ask him if you can have the catheter out.
Usually once you walk, he'll let you
Yeah.
have it out. So all you have to do is tell him you walk and get my catheter out.
Yeah. Most of the surgeries they wait till the next day, but with him, he seems if you're up and about,
he'll do
he'll
it the
take it
same
out.
day once he knows you can walk with
That's
that.
usually
Oh,
what
really?
everybody wants out first.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, there's somebody here last week from another state too. I can't remember.
Where are you from?
From New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
We get them from all over.
I find that very interesting that they research it and they find them and they come down here to have it done, you know?
So glad she did too. He seems like he's really great.
Heard nothing but good things. Seen
Yeah.
Nothing but good things, so.
Us
There's a lot of
too.
people here that have done it in the hospital, a lot of workers that have done it.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
He's done a lot of his own staff. Yeah.
I have a friend that had it done like July 12th
Uh-huh.
here.
Here, yeah.
For Reds, for Moms.
Very good. Do you want to sit up in the chair or you want to get back in there? Okay. Maybe you're more comfortable with it.
That's the worst part, getting up and down. I told you, getting up and down was the only thing that bothered me.
Help you with your feet. Get somebody to figure this out a little bit. Eva, can you have me straighten out there a little bit? Please. Down a little bit.
Hey guys, today is the 11th, I think. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, today is the 11th. And I am officially 3 days post-op from my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I can't even believe that I'm sleeved. It's, I don't know, kind of unreal. I didn't believe that it was going to happen. I was scared to death that he was going to find something during the endoscopy and not be able to do the surgery. Yeah. I'm still very, very sore and I keep getting these gas pains. That was a real live one. First, let me show you my view of the beach. I'm sitting on the balcony. We're having a little storm right now, so it's raining, nobody's out there. The lifeguard shut everything down. Okay, so I'll start with Monday. Monday was my nutritionist appointment. Blood work, What else did I do? I forget what else I did Monday. I know I had another appointment. Oh, I had to go to registration. I think that was it. That day I went to their wellness center and I purchased the Isopure. The bottles are huge. I'll take a picture of it and show you guys. Excuse my face and my hair. I took a shower yesterday, but I didn't wash my hair. Tuesday I had a small nutritionist appointment and met with the doctor. He explained the whole thing from start to end, complications that could happen, all kinds of stuff. He's very, very, very nice. I recommend him to anybody. He has taught all the doctors in New Jersey, or a lot of the doctors in New Jersey, how to do the sleeve. So he must be pretty good. We are in South Carolina. He got recruited to South Carolina and decided that the private practice that he was running was too much for him at that time. He's, I guess, in his 50s. So I guess this is kind of like his way of retiring down a little bit. Tuesday after I met with, hold on, oh, these are really, really bad. Okay, they only last like 2 seconds, but oh my god. Feels like somebody's grabbing your stomach and just squeezing as hard as they can. I'll get to that later. But, Tuesday, I went for the endoscopy, whatever you want to call it. That was also at the hospital. The IV kind of hurt, but it was nothing major. I was put to sleep. I remember laying on the table. I was looking at the clock. It was 1:14, and the nurse said, okay, I'm going to put this oxygen mask over your face. It's just to monitor your breathing. I said, okay. She put it on my face, and I remember, I think she asked me how I was feeling, and ow, another one. She asked me how I was feeling, and I looked at the nurse that was next to me. Her name was Tracy, and I said, here it comes. My head started, it felt like somebody was like rattling my head. I woke up after that, and she said, how you feeling, sugar? They're all so nice and southern down here. And I told her I was feeling good. I said, that's it? And she said, yeah. I was a little bit sleepy. I came home, I took a little nap for like an hour or so. Woke up and my throat, like, down here hurt. It wasn't even like my throat right here. It was like over here. So that was my Wednesday. In between all of this, I've been doing shopping like crazy, spending all this money that I really should be spending, but it's vacation. Wednesday I went in. Ew, I just drank. I'll explain this in a little bit. Ugh. I just drank some of my Isopure, and I think from the coldness, I don't know what it does. Like, every time I take a sip, I feel it, but this is the most I've had it in, I don't know, since yesterday probably. They're like pretty frequent today. Could be the way I'm sitting too. So, Wednesday was my surgery. I got there at 5:45. They made me wait in the, they made me wait in the, what do you call it, like the pre-surgery waiting room. They took me back, put me in my gown, shaved my tummy a little bit because he doesn't like any hair there. Put the IV in my hand. I think that was it. They called my mom back. And then I remember giving her a kiss, and they wheeled me to the next room. I remember them putting something in the IV, and I said, oh, this means it's gonna knock me out, right? And he said, no, it's just gonna relax you. That's all I remember from that. I don't know if that was, I don't know what that was. I don't know. Next thing I know, I'm waking up, I'm laying on the bed, and I'm like screaming. I'm saying, oh my god, it hurts so bad. Oh my god, I'm having a heart attack. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Oh my god. It hurt so bad right here. It was like right here, and they said, I think that's where your diaphragm is. I don't know, but it hurt so bad. That was probably the worst pain that I've ever had in my life. Pretty sure it's healing right now. That was like the worst pain I've ever had in my life. So then they told me to get onto the hospital bed from the other bed, which was like a gurney. And I kept saying, I can, and they're lifting me from one side, and I'm supposed to be pulling onto the bed rail. And I said, I can, so they told me, yes, you can. And then I did it. I got into the room, and I think my mom was in there. And I remember just sitting there, and I was like going like that. My mom's like, what are you doing? I said, I have to get rid of this pain. It hurts so bad. Within the hour of having my surgery, I asked to get up and walk, and they were like, you really want to get up and walk? I said, yeah. They're like, already? I'm like, yeah. It hurts so bad, I have to do something. I have to do something to relieve the pain. So I was up and walking. I'll post that video with this one probably, depending on if I run out of time. So all of day one, I was kind of in and out. Ow, 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 ow. Gas pain. I was kind of in and out of it. That night, Wednesday night, the nurses were in around the clock. Around the clock. Like, every 2 hours, either the nurse was coming in to do my meds, which they gave me a patch behind my ear. I asked for nausea medication, even though I wasn't nauseous. I just wanted to make sure it stayed away, so I told her I was a little bit nauseous. They gave me the IV of saline, I think, and they were giving me, I forget what they called it now, but I think it was like Tylenol with codeine. But it had a different name. I forget what it was. So, ow, 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 ow. It's just because I'm on the video. Oh. Okay. So yeah, that was Wednesday night into Thursday. And then I got a new nurse Thursday morning, and he was wonderful. His name was Tony. I'll post a picture of him too. He did everything in his power to make sure that I was up and walking. I was sipping my, whatever I was supposed to be drinking. Oh, I had the leak test. Let me go back to that. That was like 8 o'clock on Thursday morning. They took me down, and I had met a girl in Dr. Washington's office that was having the surgery right after me. Poor girl looked like death. I saw her down at the leak test, and I didn't even realize it was her. She looked at me and she was like, oh, hey. And I said, hey, how you feeling? She said, it was the worst night of my life. I threw up all night. I said, I coughed a few times, just like you guys saw me cough. And it hurt so bad, I could not imagine throwing up. And she threw up all night long. So I felt really bad for her. But I passed the leak test. It wasn't that nasty. It didn't taste good. But it was nice to just have something in my mouth because I was so dry. So then they took me back up to the room. I was sitting in the chair and stuff, and eventually Emily, Dr. Washington's assistant, came in, and she said he had an emergency, he couldn't make it, so she would be back later. And I said, okay, does that mean I'm gonna be released? And she said, we'll see how you're doing. So I drank water and ate a tiny bit of Jell-O, had maybe like a half of a teaspoonful of broth, and I ate like maybe a teaspoonful of popsicle, and I was done. Let me see what time I'm up to. I have no idea. So I'm gonna cut this off in case I have to make another video. Okay, part 2. So later on, she came back and said that she was going to discharge me. I drank some of my water, ate some of my food, so it was time to go, which I was happy about because I needed sleep. They discharged me, they gave me the paperwork and everything, and explained everything to me. My nurse was absolutely wonderful. I have an appointment on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. For my post-op, so it's actually 2 days earlier, which is good. I'm already down to 261.2 as of this morning around 9 o'clock. What else? I'm down 18.8 pounds from the start of my pre-op. So I'm pretty happy with that, because right after the surgery I was up like 4 or 5 pounds. I've been walking a lot. We went today to a souvenir store down here. I walked for a little bit, picked up a few things in smaller sizes, of course, and then we went to Big Lots, and I started feeling this pain on my right side. I'm pretty sure that's where he took the stomach out of, because that's the one that hurts the most. And then there's one, of course, under my boob that doesn't feel good because my boob's laying on it. But I did pretty good, except for that pain. I said I have to go to the car, I have to go right now. So I walked out to the car and I sat down, and it was okay. It just kind of felt like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It kind of felt like my stomach was like pushing down. Like I was sucking in, and if you guys are asleep, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Felt like I was sucking in and I didn't have control over what it was doing. So it scared me and I ran out of there. My pain level isn't too bad. I don't feel it when I'm sitting still. The only pain I feel is the gas pains, and like I said, they're intense, but they don't last long. I'm having like Charlie horses. Oh, there's a rainbow, another one. Every time I talk to you guys, you can see it. It's like right there. Ow, 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 ow. And another pain. Hopefully the gas pains go away. I have been taking the Gas X, but the doctor said it probably won't help. I know I'm skipping all over. I picked up my nausea medication, and I picked up the Tylenol with codeine. I took a little bit of the Tylenol with codeine and haven't taken any more. Be right back. Okay, so part 3. So the pain isn't that bad. It's the gas pains, I think, are the worst. Getting up from bed is impossible to do by myself unless I'm already sitting like on the bed with my back up against the pillows. Then I'm okay, but if I'm laying like anywhere near flat, then my mom or Ken had to lift me up, like at least give me a hand to pull on, because I couldn't get up by myself. I think everything else is going good. I'm trying to think of what I didn't tell you. I was most nervous about the endoscopy and the catheter. The endoscopy was not bad at all. I kid you not. Like, you will not remember anything. Might have a little bit of a sore throat, but it's nothing. The catheter, I walked with it, and as soon as I walked with it, they came in and said, "Do you want me to take that out?" And I said, "Absolutely, please do." I couldn't feel it when I was walking. You'll see the video. You can probably actually see the bag. Sorry about that. But I don't know if I was just drugged up. I really couldn't. I don't remember much about that. Couldn't feel it, and then afterwards, the girl said, "No, you'll feel a little bit of pressure." She undid the balloon and then pulled it out. Kind of felt like a tampon coming out. That was it. It wasn't bad at all. I wouldn't mind doing the catheter again. It was a lot easier having the catheter than peeing, because all the IV fluids that they're pumping into your body and the medication that they're pumping into your body, I was up to pee at least every hour on the hour, at the very least. The drain, everyone says it feels like funny coming out. I did not like that. That was the worst part to me. It doesn't hurt. It's just a really weird feeling, but I think that was the worst part for me. Other people say it's not a problem at all, you don't even feel it. But that was it. I have a couple shots in my tummy from the, what do you call it, the blood thinners. They left like little blood marks. That was it. I'll post a picture of my incisions. I have 5 and then I have the drain. Really the only one that hurts is the one on the right where I'm pretty sure you took the tummy out of, because that's really the only one that hurts. I still have my bandages on. I'm not sure when I'm going to be taking them off. I might just leave them on until Tuesday, but I'm not sure. I guess that's pretty much it. I did really good. Coughing hurts. Laughing hurts. Getting into the car hurts. But it's nothing compared to what I'm going to have in the future, so it doesn't even matter. It's really worth it, and to see how much weight I've lost just in a couple days, just by him doing the surgery and me drinking my fluids, and seeing how little I really get full on, it's amazing. So I can't wait to see what the next couple months have in store for me. He says I can expect to lose 60 to 70 pounds in 6 months. So that would put me in Wonderland. That's a good thing. So I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. This is my post-op day 3, so hopefully I can do one every so often. I'll bring the camera with me to my post-op appointment Tuesday, and if I forget anything, I'll try to make another video. I have another camera full of pictures and I have no idea where it is, so at least I have this one and I have my other camera. So if they're out of order, I apologize. I'm really not feeling up to making the videos, but I am going to try because I have nothing else to do. Can't walk on the beach because it's too strenuous for me right now. So I've just been walking back and forth in the hotel room. So I'll add some pictures. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Bye.